everyone, it is me FC, and in this video I'm going over what my pre-bridge during the bridge strategy is. Just a little bit of a precursor. I don't know what my post-bridge strategy is yet. Once I figure that out, I will post about it. Honestly, it might be even when mainnet comes out, just because we don't really know what's going to happen, and I don't want to set up a plan without knowing more of what's going on. So I have my notes because this is something that I really have been thinking about for weeks now of what I'm going to do. So my position personally, I didn't sacrifice for PulseChain, but I did sacrifice for PulseX. And during that bridge, there's going to be the ratio trading. And so that's going to be something that everyone needs to keep in mind, that there could potentially be the possibility to, get these different coins. So what my plan is I am not getting rid of any of my PulseX. I would rather have PulseX than PulseChain. And so what's going to happen is all PRC20 tokens are going to be able to be ratio traded. Now, I did load up on Hex on ERC20, so then I could go in and trade it. And now what I'm realizing, as I've talked to other streamers as well as other people that have done this, is I don't know if that was the best idea. And I wish I would have put my coins into something else. I'm glad I have that Hex, honestly. I'm glad that I put money into that. But I wish I would have maybe have put it into other coins, because a lot of people are going to be trying to trade their Hex to get these other tokens. So my plan is I'm not going to get rid of PulseX. I'm not going to get rid of any of my Hex, and all my other PRC20 tokens that I'm getting from the airdrop, I'm going to go in and actually switch them for PulseX. I'm not going in for PulseChain. I am going in for PulseX. I would rather, like I said, have PulseX than PulseChain. So moving forward with that, I do know that I need to get some PulseChain at some point, right? I mean, it's going to be where I'm paying my fees. So I do need PulseChain at some point. So the questions that I'm asking myself, that actually my dad gave me, is he asked me, what is your goal? What is the amount of PulseChain that you would like to acquire? And how are you going to reach that goal? So I think that's one of the reasons why I can't really just say what I'm going to do post-bridge, because we don't know what's going to happen. So right now I'm trying to define my goal of what type of PulseChain or what amount of PulseChain I want to get or acquire. And then I also am looking at just clearly keeping my PulseX. So from right now till then, I'm going to be coming up with those goals, and I am looking at just how those ratios, are going to be. Is something going to be a good buy, right? Is something going to be a good ratio to trade it for? So it's just going in, doing a bit of research, and honestly waiting for it to happen. For the main net, Richard Hart said mid-May is still the target for the world's largest free airdrop. So that's really exciting. Now, who knows if it's going to be mid-May? I've talked about this before. You never know. Also, something can always happen when it comes to software, when you're making anything with tech. It can always change super quick and can take longer. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens when this does come out. But right now I am fully set on holding my PulseX, not going over to PulseChain, and trying to acquire more PulseX in the long run. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. This is not financial advice at all. This is me talking about what I'm going to do, and there's even possibility that I'm going to change it up. I've been in some live streams where people will talk about what they're going to do. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's absolutely brilliant. So, there's always room for improvement, and if I do end up changing something, I'll make another video, because that's not too terribly hard, and I'll keep you updated on what I have. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.